Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I would like to start a series of videos in which I would be sharing with you my dreams. I have been wanting to convert my dreams into visual stories for a long time. I've been recording them for many years. I do have dreams almost every night, but not every night they make complete sense. Although quite often my dreams not only make total sense, but also make up interesting stories, which with some work could be maybe turned into decent movie scripts. At least this is how I see them. I even stopped saying I had a dream last night. I say I had a movie last night instead, because sometimes those dreams of mine do feel like 3D movies with me as a character. And they are always filled with color, details, smells, interesting characters, conversations, and tactile sensations. I do experience a wide range of emotions in my dreams, sometimes really unknown to me in real life. I will be sharing more fun details with you about my dreams in other videos, but today I will tell you a dream story I had on September 10th in 2017. I called it a dream about a white wolf. But before I dive into it, I want to mention that I decided not to go for faceless stock videos to illustrate the dream, but instead I turned to AI-generated illustrations that, in my opinion, look very dreamy and are the perfect way to deliver the mysterious mood of a dream. Some of them are illustrations, some of them are more like photos, and most of them are generated by artificial intelligence. So please bear with me, as this is the first time I've ever visualized my dream. But I hope you really like it, because I have plans to do it for several dreams I've written down from the past. It was a dark and cold night. A small group of people, perhaps around 10, including myself, were locked down in one-story building. The building was surrounded by wolves. Although the building was small, there were many rooms in it. It was sort of a convenience store at a gas station with a living quarters where I assumed the building service worker could live with their family. We had to escape from wolves. It appeared they could squeeze inside any room. To escape from the wild animals, we all gathered in the store area, which was around 15 by 15 feet in size. One wall of the store was concrete and the others were all glass floor to ceiling. Against the concrete wall we saw large shelves with water and food. Suddenly I realized that we were in the middle of a movie that I had already seen before and knew the plot. In order to save people from the wolves, we needed to distract them and lead them to the back side of the building, so people could leave from the main entry, get to their cars and escape. Of course, I was the one to save the day and everyone in the store. For some reason, I ran to the living quarters of the building, perhaps because I knew that even before we got attacked by the wolves, there was a 7-year-old boy, a son of one of the workers. The boy was playing and hid in the closet where he fell asleep. According to the movie plot, his father had to break a wall in an adjacent room to the boy's bedroom to get to the closet where the boy fell asleep, because in the room there was already a young white wolf waiting for his prey. I ran to that adjacent room. The boy had already woken up and was sobbing and terrified. It was incredibly and surprisingly easy to break that wall. As I was calling for the boy, as I traced his crying, I determined where exactly he was behind that wall. I pulled him through the hole I made, and we ran. We were running from the room with the wolf, but mysteriously ended up in the room with the wolf. I grabbed the boy's clothes and pulled him out of the room and shut the door. As we were rushing to a hiding spot, in my mind I was pleased that I was acting along with the movie plot, with the exception that I was not the boy's father who saved him in the movie. But I was even happy that he didn't, because as I remember, in the movie, everything got complicated because the boy's bedroom caught on fire and he had to be saved before choking up on smoke. This is when I started smelling that the fire actually started. We rushed away, but the next moment I realized that my interference with the script changed the course of actions, and the screenplay is now different. I have to go back and say yet another boy, an older boy, a friend of the one I already saved, and who was now alone with a wolf in the room. I ordered the young boy to run to a shelter to meet the others and returned to the room. Horrified, I saw that the door to the room was opened and the wolf was free. I rushed to the second boy, dragged him out, screaming on top of my lungs, "Come with me! Wolf! There is a wolf there!" When the wolf jumped at me. It was a young white wolf. I got scared, but was ready to fight him till death. When the wolf jumped at me, I grabbed his mouth when suddenly he started licking me. It was still extremely scary. I was afraid that the wolf was trying to take me off my guards, and I was right. After licking me a couple times, he angrily bared his teeth. I was still holding his mouth, preventing him from opening it, and then grabbed something heavy and hit him. He finally fell. I thought he was pretending, but didn't wait to find out. I grabbed the boy who was standing there all the time, and we ran away. This was the end of the White Wolf movie Dream. I hope you enjoyed it and the visualization, most of which was generated by artificial intelligence. Please hit the like button if you want to see my other dreams. Hint, another one is already in the works and it's a good one. And subscribe to make sure you don't miss them. Although I'm excited to share my other dreams with you, we will have more fun content than just dreams. See you soon!